intersection of my deepest needs. You were there, I knew, now you know.
Hi there, Scorpio. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your end of December reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Stereo. For those of you who are new to my channel, hello. And for those of you who have been here a long time, welcome back. So, Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. So, I can't believe that this is going to be the last reading I'm ever going to be doing for your signs in 2019. You know what I mean? Because I feel like 2019 has been moving really fast. Real fast. 2017 was the slowest year for me. I don't know about you, but 2017 was slow. 2018 was normal. 2019 was like in a blink of an eye. But anyway, I talk too much. But anyway, let's just get into your readings. But before I start, if you guys are new to this channel, this is going to be a relationship spread. And you could always apply this with anyone in your life. It can be with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, exes, crushes, fiance, family members, anyone. I am basically just going to be picking up your relationship energy in general. All right. And don't forget to also check your sun, moon, or Venus sign, because for me personally, I realized that with my readings, I resonate a lot more with my Venus sign rather than my sun sign. But probably because my Venus is in the 8th house along with my North Node there. I don't really know. But if it doesn't resonate, then it just doesn't resonate. All right. There's so many amazing, talented tarot readers out there for just click and watch. Okay. So let's talk now, Scorpio. Now, you know what? I'm just going to be pulling from Marcus for your present card. And then after that, I'm going to be talking to you. Well, both of you still wants this. Ten of Pentacles. But yeah, this is your overall energy for the now. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and also the Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, guys, but I can't really tell if it's focusing or not. Oh, yeah, it's focusing. But anyway, if you guys are dealing with two people, there's one person in here that you're starting to see like, oh, wow, you're interesting. And I can see a long-term potential with you. And there's one person here that you're walking away from and you're completely blocking your emotional, involvement with this person. You're even being very cold. You're being very and rigid about it. You know what I mean? So that is if you guys are dealing with two people. But if you guys are only doing one person, I feel like it's much more about you finding yourself. You know what I mean? Like Ace of Pentacles. I mean, it could literally mean a lot of things, but for me, like, it's much more about you finding your things, yourself. And how do you find yourself is by detaching yourself away from the situations, by becoming less of a water person and becoming a bit more of an air person. You know what I mean? So when you detach yourself away from the situations, when you really discipline your thoughts to stop thinking over this person or stop thinking over this relationship, to no longer give in your energy and focus 100% into this and becoming very rigid and strict about this, with like the Queen of Swords, is the moment where you were able to focus like on more things, like probably yourself, your passion, your work, your children, your families, your friends, or what have you. And during that moment is when you found yourself. It kind of like reminds me with that I think it was 9 of Wands, was it? Or was it a 9? I forgot. In my other deck where, it's basically, the symbolism is like this person has been pushed a lot and been burned a lot. Like originally this person was standing in their pentacles or in their values, but because they've been cornered a lot, so they're backing away and they're leaving behind their values. So again, when you guys are detaching yourself away from the situations, you found your value, you found yourself, which is a beautiful thing. And this might get cut off because now I'm only having 2 bars from my battery. I just saw that because I'm wearing my glasses, shit. But anyway, what's challenging you? You have the 9 of Swords and also the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you might be dealing with somebody who is a bit emotionally manipulative. But again, overall challenge is a wild card for me because I don't know, I'm never really sure who's doing what to who. Unlike the overall energy where it's obviously you, but the overall challenge is like a wild card. So there's somebody in this relationship who's being a bit emotionally unavailable and also doing like a lot of emotional games that is being perceived as the other person by being a lot of mental mind games. You know what I mean? So that emotional manipulations that they're doing the other person overthinks it. Queen of Cups in reverse, especially in the overall challenge for me, also denotes somebody who really likes to play the victim. It's like somebody who keeps on saying like, look, I did this to you, I did this to you, I did this to you, and you did this to me. But if you think about it, it's not apple to apple. Like I really remember having this type of fight with somebody. Like, I bought you this, I bought you this, I bought you this, and you're not willing to do this to me. And it's like, it's not apple to apple. You know what I mean? Act of service, as you compare that to gifting, that's just silly. So somebody in this relationship is doing that sort of things. And Nine of Swords is also indicates somebody who likes to create something inside of their head that might never happen. You know what I mean? It's just like somebody who always jump into conclusions, or somebody who assume the worst, whether it may be happening or whether it may not be happening. So this is the overall challenge of this relationship. Somebody in this relationship is doing this. So in the past, your person, if you're dealing with one person, Five of Wands and also the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is not willing to collaborate, is not willing to reconcile, is not even willing to work as in a teamwork with you, simply because they feel that their way is the right way. Their arguments is the right one. How they feel is the most valid one. So they're being very, very argumentative or confrontational, whether in a direct or indirect manner. So in a direct manner, meaning that they're causing a fight, they're cussing you out, they're doing all sorts of stuffs, you know. But in direct ways, also, you know, they could be doing like a lot of passive aggressiveness as well, just to get our reactions out of you. You, being a Scorpio, you can see this right through, right? You know exactly that this person, you know. But the thing is that, Scorpio, I have to tell you this first though. When they think that their way is right way, when they're bringing up their arguments or whatever that is, all they needed from you is just either sorry or validating that how they feel is right and all that. But I feel like you didn't want to give it to them, because you feel that, oh, why should I do this? Because I don't feel collectively happy in this relationship. If I do this to them, it means that I'm making them happy, but I'm not happy myself, you know? So you decided to become the Four of Pentacles. So you're not really willing to give what you know they needed the most. So it's either they needed closure, clarity, confirmation, sorry, apologize, or validations. You're not willing to give it simply because you feel that, why should I do it? If I do it, then I'm allowing this person to be selfish. That I'm allowing this person to be a Nine of Cups instead of the Ten of Cups. I want Ten of Cups. I want a situations where I'm happy and you're happy too. So both of you have both valid arguments, I must say so. You know what I mean? That's why both of you in the past had the Lover's card, and the Lover's card always talks about our, you know, choices. Whether we want to listen to our divine feminine or whether we want to listen to our divine masculine. If they were to be listening to their divine feminine, they were to be communicating with you really, really transparently, heart to heart, vulnerable, and open and talking. If you guys were listening to your divine feminine, you guys are going to be giving them exactly what they needed, which is either, you know, the stuff that I told you earlier, sorry, confirmation, closure, clarity, whatever, right? But I feel like both of you chose to go on a divine masculine route. Yes, when they're much more like, in Indonesia we call it like naik urat, meaning that you could see the veins popping in their necks. And you're like, no, I'm not doing this. You know, I'm not doing this. So what is going on in the now? So seeing that their way didn't work out in the past, now they chose to go about in a friendly manner. 3 cups, by being friends with you and all that. But still with the intention of trying to confront you about something. I mean, look at that King of Swords. He's holding a book. It's like a book of sin or their book of theory. Book of sins, meaning that all the sinful things or all the mistake that you've done in the past, and they just want you to, I don't know, they just want to talk about it. You're dealing with a Scorpio that is more Scorpio than you are, you know. Now, what I'm trying to say is that you're dealing with a person who is much more of a Scorpio than you guys are. Because I got Mars in Scorpio, and I kind of like to do this, but not in this extent. Something in the past really bothered them. They really want to discuss over this. And I feel like you're okay with that. I mean, you're now is very balanced. You're no longer very masculine. You're no longer, listening a lot on your pride or on your Mars energies, and all that. You're being very, very fair right now. If they want to be discussing this, okay, fine, I'll listen. But if you're a cross watcher watching this, like, you really have to make it known what you're expecting of a Scorpio. Like, if you say, like, look, I just need you to say sorry. I just need you to cuddle me. I just need you, like, warm hugs. I just need you to do this. Say it. They're willing to compromise, but don't push it. Don't push it. Say it in a reasonable amount. They're ready to compromise, but don't push it. Something in the past bothers them so much. And it's really haunting them on their subconscious level as well here. See, with the Devil card? Devil card talks about our shadow side as well. Like, for some reasons, this crazy Jupiter and Saturn conjunction with Pluto is all about past things. Like, how do you like it now? How do you like it now? And they're dealing with a lot of these shadow side for quite some time now. And they just need to clarify what was happening in the past so that you guys can move on a clean slate. They're going to try to push it, though. Because, again, they're listening to their shadow side a lot, but you have justice here. So you're being very, very fair. You might have a little bit of a funny retort too. So when they're complaining about that time when you do A to Z, you guys are also going to be complaining when they did A to Z. It's okay. Just talk. All right? Just talk. But don't push it. Don't push it. It's very healthy for them to get this all out. And it's also very healthy for you to listen and get all of your things out too. It's very healthy. Seriously, it's very healthy. I mean, if you truly want to make this relationship work, yeah, if you don't, then it's fine. Just go away. Just, just forget about this. So in the present moment, it's not about pentacle stuff. It's not going to be about how we're going to be doing that, in the future. Like, what's our plan? Like 1 week from now, what's our plan 1 month from now? It's not going to be about that. It's going to be about, like, cord, like cassette, who is like, you're trying to strengthen it and you're trying to smooth it so that you could, pave a way for the future to go in a way that you wanted it to be. If you still want to be dealing with this person. Masa depan. See, Two of Wands. Told you, if you listen, they're willing to do anything. This person is in love, man. What? I shouldn't be talking things very fast, shouldn't I? Oh, the two people scenarios reading is going to be very interesting. But anyway, for some of you though, it might not be healthy to return to somebody in the past. Why? Because this person is somebody who is easy to be tempted. too, who is very, very easy to be tempted with, third party situations. And this person is like a monkey who is unable to let go of one branch before holding on to another branch. So when they're still trying to, work things out with you and all that, they already have somebody on their side as their safety net. And looking like in the future, things are going to be okay with you. They're dropping off this one person and they're going to be going straight after you. You know what I mean? So for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, probably dropping this person off is a good idea. But if you're not dealing with that third party situations and you're not familiar with that situations, it can be worked on. But again, I feel like in the future, the theme is still not going to be pentacle stuff. It's still not going to be, tangible, realistic stuff. Like what our plans are, like, okay, we're in a long distance relationship. How are things going to look like, in 1 year from now? What are our plans? Okay, so I'm really interested with you, but I kind of like wants to proceed this further. Are you going to be moving in or not? It's not going to reach that level simply because you guys are going to be busy with them talking and addressing all of that emotional issue. And I feel like, again, if you do it fairly and you do it with balance, you're going to get the healing that you're looking for in this person too. Yeah, because I can see like a lot of potential for some of you Scorpios, and I could also see some of you dealing with shitty person. So it's like 60-40, like 60% of you are dealing with a really good person and 40% of you are dealing with a shitty person. So you're going to have like a lot of mushy time. You're going to have like a lot of intimacy time. It's going to be a beautiful days for you in the future, leading up to the New Year phase, okay? So that is if you guys are dealing with one person. Wait, I need to check if I have missed something else. No, I haven't. And the grudges that they have too is going to be disappearing. So just listen. Just listen and, just talk to them, give them what they want. But, you also have to create a safe boundaries there, all right? But that is it if you guys are dealing with one person. What happens if you guys are single? If you guys are single, there might be an air sign coming into your way really, really soon or already happening, or a Capricorn person. With this Capricorn person, for some reasons, like you're a bit hesitant with them because you just don't vibe well with them. With this air sign person, like for some reasons, the way that they flirt with you, they seems to be very, very smart and all that. And it's going to make you feel like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like you get your wish fulfilled somehow. Right. If you're single, I kind of like going to be saying like just be patient just a little bit, because here's the thing with this air sign. This air sign means that they might have like air in Sun, Moon, or Rising or Venus. Yeah. So it's not just like air signs, but Sun, Moon, air, that areas. With this person, with this airy person, they're a bit detached, and it's not like a quality that you really, really like, because you feel like they go hot and they're very, very intelligent. They would flirt with you a lot through text messages and all that. But then like you meet, and then there's going to be a time where they need their spaces, and you're like, oh, well, what's going on? Like, I can't deal with this inconsistency stuff. So just be careful with this air signs. With this Capricorn, you have a good reason to be not trusting of them. Like, I'm not going to say that all Capricorns are bad, but the one that you're hesitating, or the one that you're having a bit doubt, is really not good. Because once you want them, they don't want you. And this is not applying to all Capricorns, yeah? But this one particular Capricorn. So I would be very, very patient if I were you, and just wait until probably after New Year, because you're going to have like a water signs, somebody who is very watery, or somebody whose face is not so angular, like they don't have like a very, very prominent shape cheek or whatever, like it's very, very oval shape or oblong shape. It's very, very, I don't know, it's very youthful looking kind of person, you know what I mean? Like you could tell from their eyes, like they're a sweet person and all that, even though there's a bit of crazy possessiveness going on there. But I think that it's going to match you better than, these people that you might be dealing or you might be encountering in the present moment, or even in the, recent future. All right. So yeah, that's it. If you guys are single, what happens if you guys are dealing with two people? So if you guys are dealing with two people, I feel like hindi ba kan nilay? Look, Scorpio, person B is just somebody who's just not willing to collaborate with you on a teamwork. It's just somebody who is not wanting to listen, somebody who's been making you feel like shit. 10 of Cups in reverse. This person might return in Capricorn season or now, because they're here, but with the Devil card, and Devil card is like a card of bonding, so it might be a little bit of a hovering method. You're trying to judge them with your scales, but you're going to fall for it again in the future. Careful. Careful with person. What was this person? Let's just say this person is person B, okay? This person B is somebody who made you feel like shit in the past. Careful with this person. Careful with even talking with them. Careful. Person B. Person B is just somebody who, like, you're being very, very stingy with them. They're coming to you trying to mentally debate you or whatever, but you're just being very, very stingy with this person. This person is interested in you, but they're a bit too airy and cold and detached. In Indonesia, we call it, like, every time I get to meet this type of person, like, I would say, apaan sih? Like, what the hell are you doing? Because this person makes effort to really show you that they're smart. But you like the attention that you're getting from them. And this person is going to try to manifest something with you here, but you're still going to be a bit detached from them. Like, you're still like wait and see period. Why? Because you're going to be falling for person B again. Careful with person B, honestly. Because the moment that you want person B, the person who treated you like shit in the past, who made you feel like shit, the moment that you want person B is the moment that person B is turning his or her head somewhere else and offering it to some other places. Careful. Seriously, careful. All right? So I don't even know what to title this, but anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, Scorpio. Sorry for the length of this video. I hope that you find tons of clarity that you've been looking for. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys next year. All right, bye-bye, guys. I love you.
If I love you and you love me, let's plant a seed, watch it grow into a tree, baby. Why don't we grow some nectarines, baby? Why don't we grow a little